What is hip here with Akke, fresh off a victory in day 2, round number 1. You guys beat LGD, the team that you picked to play against. I'm sure you guys are all pretty happy, but how does it feel to take down last year's winners?
It just feels really, really great. Both of the games were really close as well. Like the first game, when they tried to kill the throne and they bought the divine on the Alch, and oh my god.
That was.
And the second game, we lost our tri-lane as usual. We kind of actually joked about it as well, like before the games and stuff like that. That we always lose our tri-lane, but we keep coming back.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I thought the game was over. Like after
When it was like 10-3 at one point or something.
Yeah, exactly. And I looked at and they almost had mech. And I don't know, they just looked so strong. And then they got 2 kills mid on S4 and Bulldog. But the thing was, the game turned there because S4 just bought his dagger.
Mm-hmm.
So he, like right after that he spawned, we just tried to go and pick fights and use his dagger and his ult and everything to win the fights. It worked out.
So you think the biggest, because it looked, like you said, it didn't look great at that point. The lanes were not going well. So you think the Blink Dagger was the biggest thing that brought you back in?
I think if he would have died before he got it,
Mm-hmm.
like if they would have gotten like 1 or 2 more kills, we wouldn't been able to come back. But I think it was just about the edge, where you're able to come back or not.
Yeah. So something I've noticed watching your team play and you play is you tend to, you play the support, usually the 5. And today you were playing Crystal Maiden, and you're in the middle of these fights with like 700 HP, and somehow you live through the whole thing. What kind of strategies do you use to sort of position yourself to make sure that you can last through the entire fight?
I guess like you just have to be very, very passive until they use some kind of spells, so you can
Mm-hmm.
feel that you go in. But at the same time, you really, like if they actually start to go against you, you should just run back.
So right now there's a match going on, IG DK. Who do you favor in that matchup?
I think DK is stronger than IG, so I would rather play IG. Because I think DK's draft, they usually end up with like 3 carries and they put the safe lane like Gyro or something. So it's really hard to play them late game. And even mid if they end up with like 3 BKB heroes and stuff like that. So I think DK is the strongest one.
Okay. So you guys have you've been undefeated so far, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
And does it sort of change the way you think about any of the games, or the way you play, or the way you feel that you're basically considered the favorites?
We just try to not mix up our draft too much, but at the same time not try to play too like what's it called, like as we have done all of the other games. I think to keep on winning, you need to try to pick like a bit different heroes than you did before, but not
similar.
Exactly, but not try to mix it up too much, because it looks like it's been working for us so far. So, and also it feels like the other teams are trying to mix their draft up to be able to beat us, because they haven't even seen a game where anyone beat us.
Yeah, you did lose.
And even when we had boot camp, we went 5-0, so we never lost a game there as well. It feels great.
What kind of stuff do you contribute your success to, like major factors?
Well, of course, everyone in the team is really skilled. S4 is such a beast in the mid lane, and one of Bulldog's strengths is that, sure, he has a very limited hero pool, but the heroes that he can play, he plays them so well. So it makes it really hard for the opponent to ban the heroes, because he will always get a hero that he can play really, really well. So I just think that the team works really well together. And as you heard before, like we're all very, very good friends, so it makes it really easier as well, like when we hang out here and even when we play.
All right. Do you have anything else that you want to talk about?
Not really.
Okay. So who do you guys think that you can win?
Of course we think so, but at the same time we don't really take anything at all for granted. Like every game is gonna be hard from now on, and even before that. It just feels great to be in the top 6 to perform better than last year, but at the same time we don't really feel that like we can relax. Like we just want to go further and further and really win the whole tournament.
All right, great. Any shout outs or sponsors?
Shout outs to Razer, Munzer, XMG, and of course to all of the fans and friends and family.
All right, well, good luck. Thanks for joining us with our quick stop, but good luck in the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.